So my name is Luciana Naldi, and this is part of our twin herd. And I am a ex-teacher. I'm a coach. I am a lover of all things pasta. And one of the things that I have always done for my kids is to read to them. And so every time I go to my kids' classes, I read books in their classes. And it's always this really fun co-creative experience where we ask questions, we talk with each other. And I realized that not every parent has the luxury of sitting at home with their kids to read before they go to bed for lots of different reasons. So I thought, I'm going to read books. And if you know a child that isn't read to, or maybe you don't have time to read to your kid, you can always come and watch us read to our kids and be a part of the experience of how we do it. And that's the whole purpose behind this, is because there's so many powerful lessons that can happen in conversations by just opening a book. So I'm going to read 2 books today. These are our kids. They may ask questions because this is not just a straight me talking and them listening kind of experience. They often ask questions. And this is the first time we're doing it. So we're going to just figure it out and see how it goes. The first book we are reading is called Nerdy Birdy, which is one of our favorites. And then we are going to read another book called A Family is a Family is a Family. And they both have important meanings, and we will talk about the meanings afterward. So here we go. Okay.
And also she's going to read a book that we haven't read in a long time.
Okay, Nerdy Birdy. Here we go.
That.
This is Nerdy Birdy. His glasses are too big. His wings are too small.
He's allergic to birds.
He's allergic to birdseed. When all other birds are hanging out together at the bird feeder, Nerdy Birdy is scrounging for crumbs.
Okay. I can't see your face.
Eagles, cardinals, and robins are the cool birdies. Eagle has abs of steel, a wind tunnel tested head shape, impressively sculpted chest muscles. Cardinal has a glossy red pompadour. What is a pompadour?
The red thing on their thingy. Like
it's like a feather. It's like a feather.
Okay, good
yeah,
guesses.
it's like a feather.
It's like
on
a
their
big
head.
feather on their head.
Okay.
Is a feather on
He
their
has
head?
glossy red attire, and also glossy and red are his tail feathers. Robins have beady eyes with superior worm vision, a worm-fed physique, and feet that have nothing to do with worms. So here's the eagle, here's the cardinal, here's the robin.
He eats worms.
And so it's eating the time we do this.
3 things eagle is good at: hunting, fishing, and football. 3 things cardinal is good at: singing like a rock star, posing, and attracting fans.
And so this isn't the time to do that.
Be quiet. 3 things robin is good at: picking on worms, insulting worms, and eating worms. 3 things Nerdy Birdy is good at are reading, playing video games, and reading about video games. Eagles, cardinals, and robins don't care about reading. Hey guys, I just read the coolest book. Who cares? Bookworm. I eat bookworms for breakfast. Or video games. Hey guys, I just defeated the Earthworm King in World of Warcraft. Who cares? Nerd. I eat earthworms. I eat real earthworms, not digital ones. Are they being nice?
No.
No.
They're being mean to Nerdy Birdy because they think he doesn't cooler. Because they don't think he looks right.
Right.
They think they're cooler.
One day, eagle flew up to hunt, robin flew off to terrorize worms, and cardinal flew off to impress fans. And Nerdy Birdy was all alone. One thing was clear. It was awfully lonely not being a cool birdie. Hey, psst, why do you hang around with them? Nerdy Birdie's looking around like, who's talking to me?
Why are they there?
They don't even like you. But they're so cool, said Nerdy Birdy. Oh, trying to be cool is exhausting and not that important, said the new bird. You should hang around with us. Us?
Us.
Us! After all, there's always room for another Nerdy Birdie. So they're trying to be nice, which is a good thing, and include him.
But those other birds are not being nice.
Their glasses were too big. Their wings were too small. At least half of them had birdseed allergies. They all liked to read, and most of them liked to play World of Warcraft. They were exactly like Nerdy Birdie. And then he realized something. There were way more nerdy birdies than cool birdies. And now they were all his friends. Eagle didn't have any friends. Eagle hunted alone. Cardinal was always showing off, and he had no friends. You know why? Because he was always showing off. Robin was too obsessed with worms to make friends. One thing was really, really clear. It was awfully lonely being a cool birdie.
What is that, Mom? What kind of bird is that? A vulture.
Ooh, it is a vulture. Good job. But then a new bird moved into the neighborhood.
That's a vulture.
It is a vulture.
And those birds are going to be mean to that vulture.
The cool birds were unimpressed. Hey guys! Ugh, she gives me the creeps. Why does she always wear black? It's so depressing. She eats what? The cool birdies flew away and left Vulture all alone.
But then the other nerdy birds are not going to like them.
Why do you want to hang around with them? Vulture looks around. Being cool is exhausting and, frankly, not that important. You should hang around with us. Us, said Vulture. Us? After all, there's always room for another nerdy birdie. Right, guys?
Oh.
They're like, what's going on?
Uh-oh. They don't look.
Hold.
Hold it. Where are her glasses? Where is her lightsaber? Have you heard what she eats? Blech. She is most definitely not one of us. Nerdy Birdie was confused. But there's always room for another Nerdy Birdie, right? Is Nerdy Birdie trying to do a cool thing?
Yeah.
Are the other birds doing to him or doing to her what the mean birds did to him?
They only want to invite people that are on.
That are all
exactly
the
like
same.
them. They want them. They want him to listen. They want Nerdy Bird to listen to them, but they don't want to listen to his rules.
I know. That's the problem. She's not a Nerdy Birdie. She's just weird. Not cool. Nerdy Birdie looked at his flock of friends. The telephone wire was packed with them. He looked at the new bird sitting there alone, and one thing was clear. It was awfully lonely being alone.
That's not cool.
No, I don't think
That's
that's
not
going to be a good.
This is Nerdy Birdie. His glasses are too big. His wings are too small. This is Vulture. She wears contact lenses. Her wings are enormous. Vulture eats dead things. Nerdy Birdie does not. Nerdy Birdie likes video games. Vulture does not. Nerdy Birdie and Vulture don't like all the same things, but they really like each other.
Get up here, Enzo.
If you ever need a friend, you can hang around with them. After all, there's always room for another birdie. So is it okay to be friends with people who don't like the same things?
Yeah. Now it's this turn.
Okay, so Nerdy Birdie is an awesome book for talking about inclusiveness, and it is written by Aaron Reynolds, and the pictures are by Matt Davies. So that's one of our favorite books.
This is my favorite book.
Another book that we love is called A Family is a Family is a Family. And the reason we love this book is because we don't think a family only looks one way. We think that there are lots of different ways that families look, and this book talks about that. So that's why we read it.
What is it?
It's written by Sarah O'Leary and illustrated by Quinn Lang. I'm really sorry if I didn't pronounce that name correctly. I'm sure it's pronounced in a much more beautiful way. So here we go. A family is a family is a family. We were talking about families at school, and the teacher asked us what we thought made our family special. I went last because I wasn't sure what to say, because my family is not like everybody else's.
He's got a lot of people in his. Yeah, because
In my family, my mom and dad have been best friends since first grade. They really like each other. It's kind of gross.
ew. But you guys love each other.
True.
And they.
In my family, there are lots of kids. In our family, mom and dad just keep coming home with more kids.
Ooh. So I want to see this. Awesome.
In my family, both my moms are terrible singers. And they both like to sing really loud. I think I am a terrible singer, but I also like to sing really loud.
Mom, you're not a terrible singer.
That's true. They're listening. In my family, I have more grandparents than anybody else I know.
That is a lot of grandparents having a cat and a dog.
In my family, we have a new baby in our house. I think my mom ordered him online. Is that possible?
No.
I don't think it's possible. I'm not really sure.
It could be.
I don't know.
Maybe. What happened to my baby?
In my family, we all look alike. We just kind of go together. So they're talking about how every different kinds of family looks differently and has different people in it. In my family, one week my mom gets me, and the next week my dad does. Fair is fair.
What's his name?
Some people say in my family that I look like my dad, and some people say I look like my mom. I think I look like myself.
That is true. Well, we look like ourselves.
We always look like ourselves, huh? No matter how that looks, that's all right. My mom says that before I was born, I grew in her heart. That's good. That's
That's a real mom?
What do you mean, like a fake mom? There's no fake mom, real mom. There's moms. Because I live with my grandmother, people sometimes think she's my mother. She's not. She's my everything. She's like Nona for you.
Yeah. He does everything.
Mhm.
No, it's not everything. He doesn't make.
In my family, some of my kids were dads when he met mom, and some were moms when she met dad, and now we all belong to each other. One of my dads is tall, and one is short, and they both give really good hugs.
They're like, we love our dad. Enzo.
I listened to everybody else, and then I remembered the time someone saw my family all together at the park. She asked my foster mother to point out her real children. Oh, I don't have any imaginary children, my mom said. All my children are real.
Wow.
A family is a family is a family. And the most important part is that it has love, but it doesn't matter what else it looks like.
That is a lot of kids.
Okay, so if you know a kid that doesn't have somebody to read to them, or you like listening to books being read to you, then listen, subscribe to our channel, and we will absolutely keep reading books and talking about them. We love these books because they talk about being inclusive, and they talked about a diverse range of what families could look like. And we think that's pretty cool because there's no one right way to do anything or to be a family. So thanks. Leave a comment. If you have book recommendations, drop them in there because I'm always looking for more books to read, and we will keep reading and sharing.
If you guys want to listen to our books, just call us and we'll read them.
Oh, don't call us, but we will keep reading. All right. Thanks for listening.
Bye. Ella.